Why is this show called Into the Loop?
Into the loop! Into the loop!
What 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 is a desert eagle used for?
What?
Big booty bitches.
What?
Into the loop!
Why is the show called Into the Loop? Bitches.
Into the loop!
Booty. Big desert eagle. Bitches. Big desert bitches. Big desert booty. Big desert bitches. Big booty eagle.
Into the loop!
Booty.
Into the loop!
Big desert eagle. Bitches. Big desert bitches. Big desert booty. Big desert bitches. Big booty eagle.
Into the loop!
Welcome back to Into the Loop, gamers. This is Into the Loop 29.
29. 20.
Yes.
What do you.
It's movie night.
Yeah. We want to talk about movies.
This is movie night. This is the
Wait.
Into the Loop movie night.
So top of the episode, we got two things we got to take care of. We got to tell you what today's top five is going to be at the half, and then we're also going to go over our fuck yeah moments. So
Yeah.
today's top five is top five video game movies that haven't been made yet.
But definitely should be.
And some of these, I don't know if maybe there's an obscure one that I don't know, but I'm not talking about like an animated special or something like that. I'm talking about a cinematic release.
Correct.
So that'll be fun.
It will be fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing like what you got in your pocket, because I think I've got some that, I mean, you think about it and you're like, wow, yeah, that really should be.
Yeah, I've got a couple of interesting ones.
But yeah, let's go ahead with our fuck yeah moments. You want to go
Fuck yeah.
first?
Yeah, sure. Mine's really simple and easy. I was driving to work the other morning, and it was kind of dark, and this truck is pulling up next to me, and I'm not really paying him any attention, but the guy like flashes his lights, so I look over, and he points at the front of my car, and I look down at the dash, and lo and behold, my headlights aren't on. So I flipped the headlights on. I turned to that guy and gave him a thumbs up, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's such a great guy. What a nice guy."
Oh yeah, what a great dude. He could
That's
have let you just get caught by the cops and reprimanded,
yeah, what a Chad.
but he gave you the dude absolute Chad behavior.
Legend. That's my fuck yeah moment. Some human
Dude,
kindness.
that's so touching, man. My fuck yeah moment was I was brought into a one-on-one meeting at work, and
Uh-oh.
yeah, with my boss, and my department is going through some changing, um and there's only going to be like 9 of us left. So it's gonna get a little tight, but she brought us in, had a one-on-one with us, and my position is definitely secured. They're keeping me at
Nice.
my preferred time schedule as well, because they believe I'm, truly worth it. And
It's
man,
nice.
that lit my heart up. They said that my attendance is great and everyone just adores me. It
It's
was
good,
so
man.
nice. Oh, I love it. I love my workplace most of the time.
Sense of community is important.
It's true. I really value my boss too. She's a very stand-up leader.
That's great. Happy for you. So, little daily, bi-weekly, monthly, who knows? Who knows how
Yeah,
often we're taking this pill, but there's your dose of happy goodness medicine.
that's right.
All right. So, a couple weeks ago, I went and saw a film that you
Yes.
saw today, and then
Yes.
I saw a film today that you had seen, what,
A
last
couple weeks
week?
ago.
Oh yeah, okay. So, I went and saw D&D when it first
Yeah.
came out, but I wasn't able to make Super Mario until uh
Today.
this week, yeah. Now, we're gonna talk about both these movies, I think, because
Yes.
they're both just. I will say I really liked both the movies.
Really?
Obviously, I'm a much bigger D&D nerd than a Mario nerd, but I would dare say that the D&D movie really hit everything it needed to hit.
I Oh wow, that is such a statement because I disagree. I
You didn't
thought the
like it?
movie. I did not. I did
What?
not. I didn't hate it. There were definitely very good points, and I did enjoy a lot of scenes, but it no, I didn't like it. I didn't
What
like it.
was wrong with it?
So it was the scenes felt like they dragged on too long. Like
I
I don't
okay,
know. There was
okay.
this whole like during the movie, Akira almost fell asleep.
Yeah, it was a very, very talky movie. That is
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
that there was one moment where they said something or did something and I'm like, "Wait, that's not how that works from what I know." But I
Oh, like
can't
game
remember
rules
what
wise?
Yeah, yeah,
Nah.
exactly.
I don't know. They stuck to like they stuck inside the tropes. They kind of hit the game rules a little bit, but for them, I mean, it is a movie, so you can't.
Yeah, I
You got to
mean,
throw the
it
game
just
rules out the window. Like for instance, the druid turning into an owlbear.
yeah,
Technically,
aberration, that was it.
no. Well, no.
Owl bears are
No, they're
aberrations.
not. They're monstrosities.
That's it.
And a druid can only turn into a beast, but they're changing that in the new edition they're making. They're making
Oh, really?
owlbears beasts.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's probably how it should have been from the beginning, though.
Well, owlbears they were a lot scarier than they used to be. You know, when we sat down at the table and we caught wind of an owlbear being in our woods in our game, you know, anybody that would be like owlbears, you know, if you disregarded an owlbear, you know, you got told, hey, you better give a hoot.
Yeah, give a hoot. That's
We
right.
you didn't fuck around with owlbears in the old days. Now I guess they're just like Yogi the bear.
Yeah, they're just Ursaring. They're any other
Yeah,
monster.
yeah, they're a Pokemon now. But yeah, rules aside, I think everything was pretty up to snuff.
I I don't know. It just there were scenes that were very entertaining, like the game scene when they're going through the maze with the
Yeah,
Orthrus chasing them. Uh,
yeah.
it that was incredible, but the
Do,
mimic, the mimic was very disappointing
why?
because I really, really, really wanted it to be like a Dark Souls mimic where it grew legs and arms.
Yeah, typically you don't see that in D&D, but maybe. Can you just account for your review of Michelle Rodriguez's performance?
Which one was that?
She's the like barbarian
Letty?
fighter girl. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Michelle
she was
Rodriguez.
very good. I, I,
Right?
I, I like her a
Mwah,
lot.
mwah. Michelle Rodriguez, you deserve an award for that
I
movie.
agree. I agree. Very good actress.
Yeah. She's the
Um,
only reason I still watch Fast and Furious at all.
I want to say this.
Okay.
It's definitely the story is written just like a D&D campaign. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that also includes being able to guess what's going to happen at every turn.
Yeah, it was very predictable. But it was Guardians of the Galaxy. But
I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
it's that real tongue-in-cheek sort of roguish band of misfits
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
trope. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're
The
doing,
wizard who doesn't believe in himself trope.
yeah, yeah. That's a spoiler. Um,
It's like that's like 10 minutes into the movie.
yeah. Um, I really liked it. I liked the dragon. Did you like Fat Dragon?
Chubby Dragon, yeah, he was
Yeah,
adorable.
yeah. And
I loved it.
like for that band of adventurers, right? That
Uh,
size of dragon would have been way out of their league
oh yeah, for sure.
if he wasn't chubby. The chubbiness sort of gave them
Nerfed him a
that,
little bit.
yeah, nerfed the drag. The DM was like, okay, it's an adult red dragon, but it's chubby, so like they should be able to run from it, okay.
That's so fucking. When it was using its fucking little wings to fly
Yeah,
itself up. Oh my god,
yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
What'd you think of?
They did the Underdark well.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
would
like
like
the
to see
little.
more.
Yeah, me too.
I noticed in terms of like lore, they didn't really they weren't super specific about who is currently who the big characters are in the world, like who the
Mhm.
political leaders are. They go to like, okay, it takes place in Neverwinter, everybody, okay, and they talk about the Lord of Neverwinter, but they never use his name.
Lord Everember.
Yeah, that's all they tell you, but we don't know if it's, the one that we have, Dagult, or another one.
Uh,
But
I don't know.
I think, and but what I would like to see is them flesh out that universe a little more.
I knocked it a point because there was no end credit scene. If you go to see it, there's no end credit scene. No need to wait.
Yeah, you could just leave the theater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
go
was an
home.
end credit scene for Super Mario movie.
There was, yeah, yeah, it was cool.
I I give it a point because of that.
I don't know. I guess the a lot of these movie tropes are starting to get to me. Marvel changed everything, but I will say
Yeah.
here's the thing I do like about the end credit scene is it makes you sit through the credits of all the people,
Who worked on
all
it?
the little people. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah. I think we've mentioned this before, but yeah, I think it's good that people watch those. Those people
I
worked really
agree.
hard. But yeah, I would love to see them do like a Drizzt movie. I think that would be lit.
Yeah. They should do a Vox Machina movie.
That I don't think that'll happen. Also, they have an anime already.
Yeah, they have an anime. They should do a live action.
Do you know? So you know when they were talking about that the grass in the movie, they kept saying the grass over and over.
Y-
Fresh.
No.
They were talking about fresh cut grass.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the name of a character in Critical Role right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think Matt Mercer made a statement saying that that was purely coincidental, that they had nothing to do with that film.
That's fucking
Because,
hilarious.
well, yeah, he's playing a robot called Fresh Cut Grass. He's like an automaton.
That's
And
incredible.
yeah, it was quite the coincidence. But who knows? Maybe there was a little bit of note passing in the class somewhere.
It's an Easter egg. Mario movie had so many Easter eggs. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot in that movie, a lot to keep up with. But
Yeah.
I think
D&D movie was not great. Mario was not without its flaws either. But I do think Mario movie was the better movie.
I think that they put in just about everything that they could have in an hour and a half, and I'm really glad that it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't try to do a 2 hour Mario movie, Super Mario movie.
I think the
Um,
second one should.
no, I
I
think they should
think
keep it to a good 90 minutes, a tight. Okay, okay,
okay.
here, pump the brakes.
Okay, are you
Okay,
about to say what I
all right,
think you're
all
about
right.
to say?
I don't know. What do you think I'm about to say?
Are you gonna say that you think the second movie that Nintendo does to continue the Super Mario Bros. Movie should be Super Mario Bros. 2 Yoshi's Island?
No, that's not what I'm gonna say.
which leads into the Super Smash Brothers universe.
That's not what I'm gonna say.
You should.
No. I actually forgot because of that tangent. Hold on. It's gone now. You fucked it up.
I got you. I
I can't.
tripped you
Why
up.
would you fucking do this to me?
I'm just doing it,
There's a
man.
there's a process for a reason. Uh, damn, I cannot remember what I was gonna say. Fuck it, whatever.
Okay, Mario movie time. Would you
Whatever.
give me your hardest crack at it? What did you hate the most about it?
I didn't hate anything about it. I thought it was good.
I hate one thing.
What?
Not enough Mario music.
What? There was a
Yeah,
lot.
not enough.
You're crazy.
We should have had new music. It should
New.
have been orchestral.
It was. Some of it.
Some of it.
Yeah, I
That's true. Some of it was not enough. Should have been galaxy level.
dude, I don't know what I don't know. There's 90 minutes. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so what if our podcast makes it to the big screen, huh? You think we're gonna start making our podcast longer than an hour? No, we stay in format. 90 minutes.
90 minutes. Oh no.
90 minutes.
I don't know. I What do you think about them including all the DK stuff to begin with in the Mario
I
universe?
think I think I think it was the right call.
Yeah?
Because well, yeah, because go back to Donkey Kong in the arcade.
Yes. Mario's
Jumpman
first appearance.
Jumpman is an ancestor of Mario, and the Donkey Kong in that one is Cranky Kong.
Yeah.
So those universes are just they're just together. They I think putting them in the same world is perfect. I don't see a damn thing wrong with it. Cause
You don't
you could have Donkey Kong Island over here, and it could be like a jungle island, and then
mm,
you could have your Mushroom Kingdom. You know,
yeah.
these things can all be part. You know, they could be on one planet together, kind of like how our
Yeah.
planet has a jungle and
Yeah.
places with mushrooms and volcanoes in other areas.
I'm
You
just
know,
saying, do you think that they should have saved them for the second or third movie? Or are you glad that they came out in the first?
I I'm fine with it being in this one because I mean, how you gonna have a Mario origin story without it having Donkey Kong?
Fair enough.
Don, Don,
I agree.
Donkey Kong, I think is fine in the movie. I don't really see a real reason to draw lines about who should or shouldn't be in a movie like this because let's say they're not in the first movie, well in the second one they're just gonna throw in whoever else they want into that one, you know.
I I want you to keep that statement because Sega and Sonic movie people keep that in mind. No need to hold back. You can give us a lot of characters at once.
I mean, oh, yeah, in terms of these aren't really characters that need to be developed, you know. They're
Exactly.
cartoons. And we already like you already have all this content showing you what they are and who they are. It's all episodic, so I don't really see. But the problem with that is there's not really a lot of room for the characters to grow as is, you know. But I do like what they did with Mario having a bit of a complex feeling like he's not good enough, and then Luigi being a scaredy cat, and they both have to overcome that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Generic, generic, you know, uh, parable story morality bullshit. Yo, I will say this though, Jack Black killed it.
Oh, Jack Black
I
was so good as Bowser.
I've been telling people for months that Jack Black was gonna kill it. I said,
Oh
think
yeah.
about it. It doesn't fucking matter how ridiculous you think the casting is. You think about who Jack Black is. You think about any movie he's ever done. You tell me one that he didn't just kill it
Uh-huh, exactly.
every time.
Even Brutal Legend on the Xbox 360. That game was terrible, but it's
The,
remembered so fondly
oh,
because he was the character.
yeah, that was the role of a lifetime for him to be in a
Oh
video game.
yeah.
Um,
Uh, I, I
I think Super Mario was phenomenal. I do want to say the there were a lot of things. There was a couple new things I noticed.
yeah.
Oh, I wanted to point out the carts coming from Kong World. That's awesome because Diddy Kong Racing. That's a little bit
Haha.
kind of a like, oh, they have Diddy Kong Racing, so they have carts. So maybe the whole cart thing came from them.
Yeah.
That's a like a little bit of a lore nugget.
I mean, they even have hovercrafts.
Yeah. Yeah, they basically just made I what I think is cool is that they took a lot of the old stuff and a lot of the new stuff and they said, check it out, like this everything that's in or has ever been in Mario that's currently in it or ever has been is in the world currently.
Hmm.
Like it just has everything. The
Hmm.
cat, stuff, good stuff.
Catsuit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nuki.
that's a bit of a spoiler, but yeah. I mean, we were gonna I was pretty sure we were gonna see the the Tanuki. I like the commercial they made where they have the capes on, the Super
Yeah.
Mario World capes. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I love that.
I was not expecting what happened towards the end where they went to that place that they went to at the end after he
Uh-huh.
dropped the big explodey thing into the warp pipe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not expecting them to go there. I thought
Yeah.
that was really cool.
I wasn't either. Especially like once it was like all over, it's like, what the heck happens now? And then we just get no answer for that either.
Yeah, well, that's what the second one's going to be for, because they're going to crank out like 50 million of these.
Oh, 100%. Illumination's
Yeah,
working on a Netflix series right now.
good lord, good lord. Uh, one new thing that I liked that I don't think we've ever seen before
Hmm.
is I don't know if I should say it. Okay, so
Whisper it.
everybody who wants to avoid it's more of an Easter egg, but it's kind of a spoiler. It's really cool. But if you want to avoid it, skip about 5 minutes into the future here. I really liked Fire Flower Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah,
I think that
that
was
was
so
incredible.
cool, dude. And I love all the shots of them like side scrolling and like running through obstacles and
Yeah,
dude,
jumping on him, and
Fire Flower Donkey Kong was epic. Fire
I was
Flower,
not expecting it.
yeah. And I don't think that's anything that they've ever done before. I don't think that's a thing that
No,
has ever that's ever happened.
no, Donkey Kong. I've never seen Donkey Kong get affected by a fire flower or really any other power up. Really,
Yeah. I guess you could say like in Smash, the mushroom and
that's true, I
but the
guess.
fire flower in Smash, you just hold it and it shoots out like like a
Like
fire
a
cone.
flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah. This isn't the same thing. Like they touch it and it like transforms them anime style.
Yeah, they get this, Power Ranger-esque Mighty
Yes.
Morphin fire
Yes.
power.
Yo, Peach was awesome.
Yeah, Peach was
I'm
good.
really happy. I was really happy with everything they did in both of these films.
Yeah, I like that Peach was swapped with Luigi, so it gave her more of a backstory.
Yeah. Toad. Toad was awesome.
Dude, that Toad that follows Mario and Peach around, that has to be the origin of Captain Toad.
It's got to be, yeah.
That has to be Captain
That's
Toad.
Captain Toad, 100%. That's
That's what I
my
refer
best
to him.
friend.
He's the Toad that runs in your shower when you're showering in Super Mario
Yeah.
RPG.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that now. So, let's do some quick favorites. Like, what's your favorite moment from the D&D movie? The favorite moment.
Uh, my favorite movie or moment was oh man. I think it was yeah, when they were running through the games there, trying to
Yeah,
get through the maze.
yeah.
Uh, I do think that was really cool, very interesting. Because I like the mechanism part where they,
Hmm.
had to get in the jelly and then, you know,
Yes, yes. I thought that was a really creative solution. Like they just have to get eaten by the acid long enough to go down and pull everybody out.
yeah,
That was awesome.
spoilers.
Uh, they're, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're still 5 minutes ahead. Don't worry.
Everybody that's ever played Dungeons and Dragons knows that when you see a gelatinous cube,
It's
somebody's
gonna
going
hurt.
in that motherfucker. Somebody's going in that cube. Um, one of my favorite moments I think was anything involving the Paladin.
No way,
The
really?
Paladin was awesome.
I hated him.
Oh, you don't know what's good. He was perfect. He did
He
everything.
was.
Hey, he was a paladin. He did everything right. Uh, Aside from that, I really like the heist scene where they use the things to put on the portrait and then they like slip through
Yeah,
the thing into the wagon. Yeah,
that was a
that was
that was
really
good.
neat. Yeah. Also the druid solo missions. Just
Yeah,
oh man, the druid was awesome.
I think.
Doric, I think her name was.
Yeah, Doric.
Doric?
Doric, not a fucking dwarf for once at OSRS. Um, no, I think the scene where what's her name, Sophina, like
Yeah, the
knows
evil
she's in
wizard.
wild shape in front of them, but not
Oh yeah.
where.
There's a wild shape in Among Us, yeah.
Among Us.
Amogus? Uh,
Yeah,
my favorite character from that entire movie was Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
A
Jonathan. He was the best.
fly, bird, fly.
He's the most important character.
He
If it weren't for
is.
Jonathan, the
He is
rest of
the.
the movie can't happen.
That's not true. They approved their pardon.
No, Jonathan had to be there. Oh. So, favorite moment from Super Mario?
Probably when they're on Rainbow Road and the dude turns into a blue shell.
Yeah, yeah. I like you meant how you mentioned Rainbow Road. I really liked when he hopped off the track to go to the bottom side of the track.
Yeah,
That was funny. That was
it
a
was like
that was a
like
little
the shortcut
yeah,
in
that was like a
64.
little yeah, unintended player discovered shortcut Easter egg.
That's incredible. I remember doing that when I was young.
I did notice they used a lot in N64 music, Mario 64 music.
They did.
I
I was
lo-
so happy when I did hear it too. I
yeah.
love the fact that Charles Martinet is the second person you hear in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy. He was like the old guy at the arcade cabinet, right?
Yeah. He goes, "Wahoo!"
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It's
it
cool.
was
It's
it
cool
was
they put him.
very heartwarming
It's cool they put
to
him in the
have him
movie.
there.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, he deserved it.
Chris Pratt did okay, right?
Yeah, he did pretty
He
well.
did
I'm
fine.
I'm
I think he
I,
did
I was
fine.
impressed with how he did. I think Charlie Day did an
Oh, he
incredible
killed it.
job.
Killed it.
Uh, Anya Taylor-Joy was very
Nailed.
good.
Nailed. Seth Rogen,
Uh,
I could have done without.
S-
I could have done without. But
Seth Rogen's only condition in being in was that he got to be his own voice.
yeah, I could see his voice being like good for the kind that they were doing because he kind of seems like a college frat Donkey Kong,
Yeah,
which I think is fine. That was fine. The
yeah,
I love the Yoshi Stampede. I think my favorite
yeah.
moment for sure is when Yeah, I think when
Ding, ding, ding.
damn, there's so many
Do
good ones. So many good
I,
ones. I'm trying to
I know what
think.
Akira's was.
Oh, tell me.
It was when it flashed back to Baby Mario and Baby Luigi at the
Oh,
sandcastle.
yeah, that was neat. I didn't think that they were gonna do the babies. They did Baby Peach too. That's all.
Yeah, that was adorable.
That's also a little bit of interesting lore. Like they gave like Peach a backstory. Like, oh yeah,
Appeared here.
yeah, she has showed up from somewhere else, so she's not actually supposed to be here. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. That's all something I've always wondered. Like, how did she get there?
Yeah,
I,
I'm
I
glad.
I really liked my favorite moment was probably DK and his fight scene with Super Mario, where they were fighting all the bad guys.
Oh, I definitely really, really, really loved the part where he just burst out the gate and the DK rap starts playing. I got
Yeah,
so fucking pumped.
yeah. Diddy Kong, Trixie, and the big
Chunky Kong was
chunky
there.
chunky. Yeah,
Chunky Kong was there.
I heard Lanky was in
Ah.
it, but I think that was a lie.
I didn't see him. I looked. I looked everywhere, but I didn't see him.
Yo, and what's cool about this is we can bring in King K. Rool as a
Yeah?
villain in the second one. We could have like a League of Doom of Mario villains.
Dude, King K. Rool's gonna come from the Desert Kingdom.
Yeah. That little depressed star thing, blue
Luma,
star.
yeah.
Yeah, was that
Luma
Luma?
Lee.
Luma
Yeah.
Lee? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was from Super Mario Galaxy, but
Yeah, it is. It is.
I didn't know what character it was specifically.
Yeah, that's from Galaxy 1 and 2. They're Lumas.
Death
They're
is
star
the
people.
only release or something like that. Hope is an
Believe
illusion.
to see. Ah.
All right. I think it's time to do a top 5.
Yes, I want to do my top
Top
5.
5, again, top 5 video game movies that haven't been made yet. So, video game series that we think would make good movies.
Yes.
You want to go first?
Sure. My number 1, Zelda.
That's already
And
becoming a movie, right?
not that I know
Netflix.
of.
I heard that there were talks about Netflix series. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, there was
There's
something
rumors
about a
about all that.
series, but I don't know about a movie. I thought of the perfect watching the D&D movie made me realize how good a Zelda movie could be.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you do kind of almost the same thing that they did, except it's not a heist, but it's Link going into the different temples and
Uh-huh.
collecting things from each trial. And each trial is probably a different type of test. There's, different enemies he's going to clash with. In the Shadow Temple, it's going to get dark and weird. But yeah, no, definitely need a Zelda movie. Absolutely.
They should do
Um
Majora's Mask.
if they adapted Majora's
They,
Mask into a movie, I would play it on Blu-ray all the time.
yeah, they need to just like screw the origin story bullshit. Let's just do a Majora's Mask movie.
Yeah,
Like just
absolutely.
straight up. You could
Number
get you
2.
could get Timothy Chalamet to play Link.
No way. Number 2 is Metroid. We need a Metroid movie. I don't think I can
Hmm.
continue living without a Metroid movie.
I wouldn't say need, but
It would be so good. Imagine Samus hearing that there's a bounty hunter base hiding out on some exoplanet that they don't
yeah,
really have a good map of,
yeah.
and it's full of fucking, what do you guessed it, Metroids. They come to suck on your power suit.
Who would you cast as Samus?
Would I would cast that's a good, oh man. Ask me that another time.
Okay.
Because I would not choose Brie Larson. And that is who everyone I've seen that wants a Metroid movie say who needs to play her, and I do
Should
not
be Gal
agree.
Gadot.
No way.
Why not?
Because
She's tall.
I don't think it should be.
Oh,
Uh I think it should be I think it should be the person who plays Joy from My Name is Earl.
Joy?
Yeah.
Isn't she the one that's like with Darnell in that show?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's pretty old, but I would watch that movie if she was in it. She's in Joe Dirt. That was a good.
Yeah, that was a good
All right,
one.
please
That was a very good
continue.
one. All right, number 3 is Toontown. Disney's Toontown. They should make a Toontown movie.
I don't know what to say to you right now.
Dude, I told you it was gonna be a good one. I
Toontown,
had some real
that's
pulls.
okay. I would actually watch that because they could do anything with that.
They could literally do
They could
anything
have the
because
Disney Cinematic Universe open up.
like the entire basis of Toontown is that the Disney characters have their own districts that they run
Yeah.
like dictators, and then the
Oh.
evil businessmen come in and they start capitalizing the place.
Okay. I would watch Toontown.
Yeah, it would be good. Number 4, I have Enter the Gungeon.
Enter the
And
Gungeon. That would be. I
and
would watch that.
that would be so good.
Starring Keanu Reeves.
Holy shit, it writes itself.
Yeah, or
That would be
Nicolas Cage.
both.
Yeah. Oh
It's a
yeah.
co-op
Two
game.
two player. Two player Enter the Gungeon.
Oh man, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
And
And
near the end of the movie, he dies and gets a clone.
Toontown could be done like Harry Potter as well. Like you go join your different factions of Toons.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
I'm gonna go join the House of Mouse. That's
The
where
House of Mouse.
all the Mickey characters are.
Oh my gosh. The House of
I'm gonna
Mouse.
go join the Animal Kingdom, which is where all the Lion King and other anthropomorphic.
Jungle Book.
Yeah, the one with the bunny rabbit, the Pixar one.
What?
The Pixar where the bunny rabbit, she's a cop.
Oh, Zootopia.
Zootopia, yeah. Yeah. All those characters can be in the animal house.
Yeah.
And you can just have, well, I guess Mickey Mouse house has animals too.
Right.
Whatever. You got your Goofies, you got your Donalds, and you got your Mickeys. You get to pick one.
You're so into the Toontown movie idea now. You even went back to it after
Yeah.
the
Well,
topic after it.
while you were talking about that, I had thought like, oh, that would be cool if they did like Harry Potter houses. Whatever. Keep going.
Number 5 is Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry would make such a good movie.
I agree with you. And do you want to know what is number 1 on my list?
Yeah.
Devil May Cry.
Nice.
That would make such a good movie. And that would be, how many Capcom movies have there been now? We've got Resident Evil series.
Yeah.
Silent Hill, I don't think is Capcom.
No, Silent Hill's Konami.
Oh, that's right. Street Fighter.
Street Fighter has a movie, I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to name all the ones that
Yeah.
Capcom.
Oh, they do have.
Speaking of Capcom, Mega Man.
Yeah.
We got
fair.
Sonic, we got Mario. So the two main gaming icons are out there. So who's next, you know? Who's that's not like linked to a Sega or Nintendo? Like who's next? I think the Blue Bomber is iconic enough to have his own movie.
Yeah.
And they should cast Timothy Chalamet as Mega Man.
Let me see. Man, I don't know about that.
I'm just gonna say Timothy Chalamet for everybody.
I'd rather Elijah Wood play Mega Man at this point.
They should play Elijah Wood. They should cast Elijah Wood as Professor Egad.
Oh my
in
god,
Super Mario
he's not
Sunshine.
that old.
Okay, so
Tim Allen.
So Devil May Cry, Mega Man, Road Rash. Just basically take what Fast and Furious is doing, but make Michelle Rodriguez the main character and
Oh, nice.
do a Road Rash movie.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but they're all on motorcycles because that's what Road Rash is.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. That's already an
Nice.
incredible video game just based on the title alone.
50 Cent has a movie.
Yeah, but it's not the Blood on the Sand video
No,
game.
is not the blood on the Zan
I want to
the video game,
see
the movie.
I want to see that game as a movie.
Oh my god.
That would be an incredible movie.
Yeah.
And last but not least, speaking of unsung icons of gaming, the one you'd never expect, straight from the earth, Earthworm Jim.
I agree. That would make a
That would be a
really
great
good
movie,
movie.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Um, honorable mentions, Destiny.
Okay, yeah, I'd watch a Destiny movie.
Yeah. Uh, do you have any honorable mentions?
None that I can think of. I didn't even think about honorable mentions.
I think
Uh,
I think Klonoa would make a good movie
Kingdom
for children.
Hearts. I mean, everybody talks about
Oh
Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts all the time. I don't know. I don't know if I would like a live action Kingdom Hearts movie, but
Um,
if one came out, I would watch it. As long as they cast Timothy Chalamet as Sora, I would, I would watch it.
I think Kingdom Hearts would work as a movie, but I don't think Final Fantasy would.
Nah, they need to
Final
stop trying to
Fantasy
turn
is
Final Fantasy into a movie. Well, I mean,
like you have Final Fantasy VII movie, Advent Children, but
well
like
now Final Fantasy games just are the movie. They are the movie and the game combined, which I guess you could also argue about Kingdom Hearts as well, but
but that's every game. That's the point of video games, that they're interactive movies. But what I
yeah.
mean by that is Final Fantasy is the building block, it is the brick that is the start of the fantasy RPG genre, you know? That's
Yeah.
why it is good. Uh, so when you take any other fantasy story against it, there's just so much opportunity for better elsewhere, because Final Fantasy has to stick to Final Fantasy, you know?
What would you say if a Fantasy Star movie came out?
I think that would be incredibly interesting.
I'd watch a Fantasy Star movie. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to think what else would be a good one that I hadn't even thought of yet.
Um,
I'd watch Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
oh yeah.
Sly Cooper!
They should make that a cartoon. Sly Cooper, yes. Sly Cooper, absolutely. That should
That'd
have
be
been my number one,
that'd be a
honestly.
great one.
Um,
Obviously, that'd have to be an animated one completely, but yeah, Sly Cooper would be really fun.
yeah. Um, you could look at things like Life Sims too, like Stardew.
Stardew Valley, the movie. No,
Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Minecraft movie.
All right, so top five done.
Yeah.
Um, so do you want to do some predictions for what we'll see in the next Super Mario movie?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
All right. So my first guess
Yoshi,
is, oh, that's guaranteed.
obviously.
Absolutely guaranteed.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we're gonna see Wario and maybe Waluigi,
I would love that.
maybe.
Uh, yo, what is with them and just not doing Waluigi?
He's too sexy.
Is yeah, that's gotta be it. He's
It's
such a
true.
fan favorite, and they just continue to, oh, he's over, he doesn't exist. He only comes over to play tennis. Yo, okay, so Super Mario movie, they have a tennis match.
I think
What if Mario and Luigi have to face Wario and Waluigi in a tennis match?
I think it'll be a 2v2 at like a multi-sports tournament where they
Oh,
do tennis, golf,
yeah.
swimming, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they have to do like an athletic triathlon or decathlon or whatever.
Yeah, and then after that, whoever it's probably gonna end in like a tie or something. And then after that, they have to have like a Mario Party-esque game board to go through.
Mario, if they did Mario Party, that would be fun.
Yeah,
See,
I think
there's so many different things
so
they could
too.
do because they could do a movie that's straight up just Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Diddy Kong Racing movie.
it would work.
They could do
You could get
Galaxy.
Conker.
They could do Sunshine. They could do, I mean, and like you said, they could do that other thing. I think if if they focused on one like sphere of Mario every movie, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. This one that they did with Mario Kart and Mario proper, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Well, they had to bring in Mario Kart, right?
Right. I mean, it's the best.
Yeah. I think we'll see. I think I would love to see King K. Rool show up.
Oh yeah, for sure. It would
I
be incredible.
I would love to see Nintendo actually expand their lore a little more.
Oh yeah.
Like take some of that stuff you put in all those RPGs and use it, you
Hmm.
know?
Xenoblade movie
What
would be nice.
No. What if Geno showed up in the next Super Mario movie?
I wish.
Dude, that would be awesome.
What if Rosalina made Gino?
That would actually make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
If okay, so let's say okay, so they go, well, they're gonna do Super Mario World, then they're gonna do Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine and then Galaxy, and they go to Galaxy and she's like, I will create you a helper that come through your adventure with you. Arise, Gino. And she just like uses stardust and turns the puppet into a live puppet or
Yeah.
something silly like that.
That would be awesome. Oh, I would love that.
Who do you think is gonna be the Thanos of
The
this
Thanos
of the
of
Super
Mario?
Mario Cinematic Universe? The
Uh
SMCU.
I think it's gonna be Master Hand from Smash Bros.
Oh, Jesus. I hope that they don't just straight up do a Smash Brothers thing.
I really do. I
It'd be too
really do.
complicated.
No, it wouldn't. What do you mean?
How? Okay, because okay, yeah, they could take all their Nintendo properties and do that easily. But then if they were people would cry out, "When are we gonna get our animes?" That would be a licensing nightmare.
No way. They won't all
100%.
get animes. Only Kid Icarus.
Well, if they do Smash, like leave Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy out of it. Just stick to the Nintendo Smash. I want to see the Nintendo verse develop.
I want to see.
Stop
I want to
milking Smash
see.
is what I'm saying.
No way. Smash is too good.
No way.
Crossovers are incredible. They're so much fun to
I
watch.
agree with you. I agree with you, but there's no way they're going to get all those characters on the big screen.
Not at once, no. But there'll
Smash
be a.
Brothers Part 17, Cloud Strife. This is Cloud Strife's movie. It's Part 17.
No. It'll be like Smash Bros. 1 introduces Mario, Luigi, Link, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, uh, Peach,
I think
Metroid,
it's a mistake.
Metroid characters.
It's too much cheese.
I think they'll save Fire Emblem characters. I think they'll unveil all the characters for the representatives that we have in Smash at once. So like all the Mario characters will be in the first one. All the Zelda characters will be in this first one. All the Pokemon that we have in Smash will come.
Here's what I would like to see
It'll be a
is
dumping.
I would like to see an Avengers-esque team up with, DK and Peach and Mario and Luigi and whoever else. And they say we're teaming up. We're the Super Smash Brothers or whatever, and then they fight like a fucking Thanos villain. I don't know.
I think it'll be more about a message of growing up and not giving up. You know.
Isn't
So you know what the story of Smash Brothers overall is, right? How in the first one it's the kid playing with his toys, and then in the second one they're sitting on a shelf because
I've
they're not
seen
being used.
I've seen the game theory. I've seen
Okay.
where he rips off Toy Story, right?
No. No, it's the societal pressures. At the end, it's like the end boss of Super Smash Brothers Brawl was named Taboo because, it was taboo to be spending your free time that you had away from work and family and everything to be playing video games because that's
Yeah, it's
normally for
true.
children. So once you defeat that, it's like, what do you got left? And that's where Smash 4 and Ultimate just dropped the ball in story, I think.
Yeah, I tried to
It'd be
stick
up
with
to
the Smash
Brawl.
story. I think that if they're gonna, I don't think that they'll go all the way. I don't think that they'll go all the way to Super Smash Brothers. But if they do, do something new. Show me what Mario World is. That's what I want. I want to see all the all the
New Donk City.
details. Yeah, I want that donk. Where why did this guy show up with the cart to take them to the place and it wasn't Funky Kong?
It pissed me off so badly.
Where was Funky Kong?
Funky Kong was nowhere to be seen.
That's a
I can't believe
mistake, I
it.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, where's
yeah,
Funky Mode? They need to remake the movie with Funky Mode.
yeah. Turn Funky Mode on.
Port it over to Blu-ray.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Yeah, are you there?
yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, what could they possibly do, you know?
I mean, I think it's very possible that they go with that route. You
Now, I
know?
will say this movie, I felt I did there wasn't a moment where I wasn't having fun,
Yeah,
you know. But at the end of the day, this is it's all just fan service. But hey, whatever. If the movie's fun,
right.
sometimes it's all you
I
need.
I like the idea of Pokemon coming into the Mario universe, the Smash
Hmm.
universe, through not the Detective Pikachu version.
I want
And
that
actually,
version.
I don't I don't want
Why?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, you know
because
Ryan Reynolds is gonna be in there.
because I want to see an actual Pokemon movie where Red starts out in Pallet Town and with Pikachu and
Oh,
they go through and train and do every gym battle, earn the
I would watch.
badges.
I might watch that. That would be how would they do 8 badges in one movie
Oh, for
at a
sure, so easy.
championship? No way.
It'd be
That
a 2 hour
this
movie.
2 hours, yeah. 4 badges every hour. It's really
Yeah.
just it's really just a montage of him just going through and wrecking all the gym trainers. Like it starts at the end when he faces Blue at the championship, and then it flashes back to all the different times that he just mopped the floor with Brock and Misty or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
It
I would love to see that.
shows him siring his son Gold. Wait, what?
I don't know about that one, boss.
It shows what Mr. Mime's really doing at home.
Oh no. You know that the how Mr. Mime creates his barriers? It's by vibrating his fingers so quickly that it's
Oh
like there's a big
no.
wall. Yep. That's Pokemon fact. Take with
If you could change one thing about the D&D movie, what would you change?
uh I would replace the dragon fountain enemy at the end with the beholder.
Okay, that's not a bad. bad change. I would
No beholders, very
I would
sad.
back
They're the
that up.
prominent D&D monster, and there was not even one.
I yeah, they did Red Wizards of Thay, which I was cool with, but it's it's interesting because they turned the Red Wizards into basically just, oh, they're pure evil puppy kicking villains, which isn't really what the Red Wizards of Thay are about. They're not like evil. They just believe in using necromancy as a way to you know, get some free cheap labor. Those bodies aren't doing anything. We might as well animate them and have them lift heavy stuff for us. It's a very
Yeah.
it's they have a very industrial point of view. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but
I don't
yeah,
think,
they made them like
like,
evil necromancers.
I don't know. It was pretty obvious from their, like, the way they designed the architecture of their, like, buildings and stuff in the flashbacks. They were very evil looking.
They made them look evil necromancers, which I guess is fine. But I do agree. I would like to see a more interesting villain, like a Beholder.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
not a single mind flayer.
Ooh,
Like, you
Mind
had the little
Flayer.
walking brain things, but
The
like there
Intelligence
was,
Devourers.
yeah. So, like, what were they thinking? There's nothing memorable.
Uh,
Not a single Vorpal blade to be found. I don't
well,
know.
may, maybe they're saving the Vorpal sword for the next one.
I hope so. But there was no after credit scene, so there's no guarantee there's a next one. Fucking lazy
Well, of
asses.
course they don't guarantee there's gonna be a next one because they have no idea if they're gonna make a next one.
They
Wizards of
should
the
know.
no, they don't. Wizards of the Coast is in hot. They're in hot water, man.
Hey,
They can't stop messing
that's
up.
their fault. They pulled that shit right before the launch of the movie that they've been planning for years.
Yeah,
That's on them.
yeah, it's true. Doesn't, but still might stop them from making a new one.
I mean,
Did you hear about what they were doing with the cards?
I heard that they were like reprinting like banned cards that you can't, if you buy them, you can't even use them in the actual like tournaments and stuff.
That's
They're
not
like reprints.
that's not what I heard. Somebody pulled a card that wasn't supposed to be released yet,
Hmm.
and they hired some mercenaries to go over there and get it. Like they sent private security over to this guy's house or something like that.
Really,
To take the stuff back from him.
he bought it fair and square.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree they should let him keep it. Maybe he's not allowed to use it yet, but they should let him
Yeah,
keep it.
exactly. It's not his fault that they fucked up.
Yeah, they
Now
fucked
he's
up.
got the ultra rare card. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
He bought it with his hard-earned money. Who knows what he did? Maybe he toiled for 20 hours on an oil rig a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. He probably deserves that card. He destiny drew it just like Seto Kaiba did to Obelisk the Tormentor in the Dimensions movie.
Nice. Good pull.
Dark Side of
Good pull.
Dimensions. Yeah, I
Dark.
destiny
Yeah.
drawed that reference from the air. I called upon the divinity that is Seto Kaiba. Wow.
Man, good
I'm really
one.
happy with the state of movies right now. There's a lot of good movies coming out, and I
Ye-
can't wait to see more. I think it's a good time to be a gamer.
Oh yeah,
The gamer renaissance is upon us.
that's true. Um, me and Akira did see another movie that I want to mention. It was
Yeah.
called uh Get or I'm so sorry, I forget. It was about three waiters that get stuck in a hotel that's taken over by terrorists. There's one scene
Is that the one where
where
they
the
save
guys,
Shaggy?
yes,
I've seen that movie. It has the guys from
Game Over
Workaholics.
Man. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a funny movie.
it's an incredible movie. They
Yeah.
find him in a closet
Yeah.
jacking off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Adam
Okay.
DeMamp.
What is his name?
Who?
The Workaholics guy.
They're all three from Workaholics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Uh,
three main characters.
the one with the short dark hair.
Adam DeMamp.
That's his name, Adam DeMamp.
Yeah, and in the show it is, I think.
Oh,
All
I
right.
meant like I don't know.
I don't know
All
the
right.
actor's name, but you we got time for one more question, I
Yeah, I've got one
guess.
more question for you. Why is the show called Into the Loop?